Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. So in this video, I will be discussing about Act 5 of Dr. Faustus by Christopher Marlowe, its summary and analysis. So let's start. So what happened in Act 5, Scene 1? So Wagner enters and says he thinks his master might die soon because he has willed all of his possessions to Wagner. First scholar says that since they dispute about who is the most beautiful woman ever, he and the other scholar have decided that it is Helen of Troy. Glad we got the settled. Then he asks Faustus to conjure her before them, to which Faustus agrees he cannot resist a good conjure. And here comes Helen walking across the stage. Second and third scholars seems unable to believe that what they have seen or to judge the beauty of Helen. She is just too beautiful. After saying they are satisfied now that they have seen the pride of nature's work. First scholars takes off. Old man enters. He tells Faustus to renounce sorcery and repent. Otherwise he will be banished from heaven forever. But it is too late, old man. Faustus says that hell is calling him. The old man says that he sees an angel hovering over his head, ready to pour grace out over him if only Faustus would ask for mercy. Faustus tells the old man that his words comfort him, but he wants to be alone so he can ponder the meaning. Excuses. The old man leaves, chatting about his fear of devil as he goes. Alone, Faustus is all, "Oh, I feel bad about my sins. I want to be saved." Mephistopheles arrives. He warns Faustus not to be betrayed. The devil, or he the devil, will rip his soul to pieces. So, then Faustus asks to have Helen of Troy as his lover, and Mephistopheles grants it. Sweet Helen arrives, and Faustus kisses her like crazy, declaring everything worthless except for her. So this is Act 5, Scene 1. Now what happened in Act 5, Scene 2? The devil hover about the scene. Lucifer says that they have come to observe the goings on and to wait for Faustus' soul. Mephistopheles says that although Faustus has attempted to escape his pet, his pleasures will be met with his pain in the end. Faustus and Wagner enter. Faustus asks Wagner how he likes his will, to which Wagner replies that he likes it very much. Three scholars enter and Wagner takes off. First scholar tells Faustus he is not looking so good these days. In fact, Faustus looks downright ill. Faustus says that maybe if he had lived with the scholars, he would have lived rather than dying eternally as he does now. Third scholar thinks maybe Faustus has spent too much time by himself. Second scholar thinks Faustus is just being over-emotional, but Faustus assures him he is damned. He has sinned too much. When first scholar suggests that Faustus look to heaven for mercy, Faustus says that there is just no point when he has done in unpardonable at this point. He is gone too far. He tells the scholar that he has renounced God in favor of the devil once and for all. They are horrified for the obvious reason. Mephistopheles tells Faustus that he has absolutely zero hope of heaven, so all he can do now is despair and think only of hell. Faustus accuses Mephistopheles of tempting him from salvation. Mephistopheles agrees that he tempted Faustus when Faustus took up the scriptures. Mephistopheles led his eyes to the line that would cause him to despair. Good angel tells Faustus that if he had only listened to him, he would have had tons of joys, but that Faustus loved worldly things too much, and that is what did him in the end. So this is Scene 2 of Act 5. So what happened in Act 5, Scene 3? First scholar asks his scholar cronies to come with him to check on Faustus, since they heard horrible shrieks and cries coming from his room. That cannot mean anything good. Second scholar remarks about how Faustus' limbs are all torn apart. Third scholar says that the devil's Faustus tore him to pieces between the hours of 11 and 1 when he heard that horrible shrieks and the house seemed on fire with friends. Second scholar says that although Faustus' end was horrible to every Christian, they will give him an honorable burial because of how admired he once was for his scholarship. So this is scene 3 of Act 5, or it is the last scene or the last scene of last act. So what happened in the last chorus or epilogue, and how they commented on that whole play. The chorus declares that the branch that might have grown straight and achieved great heights is now cut. That would be Faustus. They tell the audience to take Faustus' fall as a warning against probing too deep into the dark arts, whose practice is not permitted by the powers that be. So this is last chorus or epilogue, and they comment on the whole play. So in this video, we discuss about Act 5th whole summary and analysis. In my next video, I will be discussing about themes of Dr. Faustus. So stay tuned, and that's all from my side. If you have any queries, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you for watching.